What's going on, guys? This is the Cryptojarhead, and I have a sneak peek into the Evolution UI. So, as you know, we're coming out, Warpiginvestment, we're coming out with our very own contract. Now, we have partnered with Dan and the Revolution community, but the WPI, we are the ones that are doing most of the grunt work here. This is kind of like our baby. Dan has been fantastic introducing us to some amazing coders and just being like a producer. But this is our first step into creating a project by the people for the people. So this is the main page right here. Obviously, I'm on mobile like always, and if you're on computer, it'll look a little bit different, but the functionality should be the same across the board. Right now, we are in the pre-mine/testing phase. So a bunch of us have been hitting these buttons and making sure that they work as far as they can. Now, keep in mind, the contract is not live. Okay, there is an admin wallet, and that is the only one that is authorized to buy tokens. And so we've been using that wallet to buy tokens and make sure it works that way. But we're trying to test multiple browsers, mobile, PC, different wallets. We're trying to test everything that we can test beforehand to get a smoother launch. And also another thing is this gives us a couple of weeks with the trading bot to kind of see exactly how well it's going to be working, what kind of returns we can be expecting, stuff like that. And we'll also be reporting, how we're doing. So it's going to be very transparent. It gives you the option, the benefit of watching for a couple of weeks while we kind of figure this stuff out, and then we're going to go ahead and open it up to everybody. But you get the chance to kind of see what it is we're doing and how well it's working before you jump in. Now, this contract is unlike anything else because it is a 15% haircut when you buy in and a 15% haircut when you buy out. That in itself is not exactly unique and special. I'm sure that there have been a couple of these proof of contracts that had 15 and 15. But what makes this so different is only 10% of that haircut is going to the token holders, right? So you'll be getting 10% of everyone else's buys and sells in dividends, just like any other proof of game, any of these smart contract games. Where we are different, that extra 5%, where is it going? What's it doing? Well, that extra 5% is creating a trading account. So we are partnering with a couple of different bot programs, and what we will be doing is we'll be putting some Ethereum in this bot program, some Ethereum in that bot program, and trying to get working it out so we get the best rate of returns on a daily basis for the Ethereum. And then at the end of the week, Saturday nights are when we're going to process, the end of the week and see how much we have. The principal in the trading account will never be touched. It's not going to be sold. It's not going to be anything. The only thing that's going out is the interest gained that week. So let's say we've got 30 Ethereum in this trading account, and we averaged 1% a day. That's 7% of 30, which would be somewhere around 2.4 2.5 Ethereum generated that week. Now that 2.4 will be divided amongst all of the token holders and sent to you as dividends. So in this way, there will always be dividends generated in the contract, even if people just completely stop playing the game. If everyone just buys and no one ever sells, and they just hold on to it, we're still getting tokens. We're still getting dividends. We're not dependent on people buying and selling tokens for our dividends, because our trading account is getting that for us. And the trading account is not just for like automated trading programs. We're also going to have the option to discuss amongst the community and vote amongst the community if there's a certain project that looks really good that we maybe want to drop 1 or 2 Ethereum into. you know, like for, all these altcoins, that are less than a penny, that look promising, that serve a function, that aren't just a whole lot of hot air. Do we want to, as a community, drop zero point 0.5 Ethereum or 1 Ethereum in there while the price is less than a penny, and then do we want to sell when it's a nickel or 10 cents or whatever? And then divide all of that up, divide the Ethereum from that sale to the token holders. So it's a phenomenal thing. And a great thing about that is people can make money several different ways. You can just hold on to your tokens and you can just live off of the dividends, so to speak. Now keep in mind, guys, don't throw $200 in here on opening day and expect to be generating $300 or $400 a day for the rest of your life. That's just not going to happen. But you will be generating a pretty good profit over time. If you want to earn your money that way, just by holding and just kind of siphoning off those dividends back into your wallet, that's a good strategy. That's sound. The advantage is that this trading account will always be working. So it doesn't matter if everyone else leaves. It doesn't matter if you buy at an all-time high and there's some shadow ops that organize 100 of the people in the contract are going to dump at this time on this day. Go ahead and let them. It doesn't matter, because you're going to get dividends from their sale, and the trading account is only going to get bigger when they do that, and you're going to have less people to share those dividends with at the end of the week. So it is never a bad time to buy into this project. And conversely, if people want to make their Ethereum and their money off of pump and dumping, they are more than welcome to do so. In fact, we encourage it. Go for it. Go ahead. This way you're making money, and while you make your money, you're growing our trading account for us. So it's kind of a win-win. You help me, we help you, kind of a thing. So this is unlike anything else on the market, and I'm extremely excited for it. This is going to be a game changer. It's going to be a place to make money. It's going to be a place to grow as a crypto investor. It's going to be a place to learn. It's just going to be a great thing. And then at WPI, we have more things that we want to do than we can do with this contract. So, this is like our first steps. So it should be a good time to be had by all, as far as profits are concerned. Now, is there a chance you could lose your money? Yes, of course. There is always that chance, especially if you buy at the all-time high and people are dumping and you get scared and you go ahead and sell your tokens before you have pulled back a profit. Yes, you could lose your money. And at the same time, if you're not in the contract long enough to earn dividends, or have the token price move too far up, you could lose money on that haircut that you take when you buy in and out. But our goal is for everybody to be able to make money. The only way that we can do this is to move away from the zero-sum game, right? So anyway, we have a lot more stuff that we have planned. We have a lot more stuff that we want to do, so this is only the beginning, guys. This is the first steps on a long journey with WPI. We want to have multiple projects going for people to make money, and all of the projects that we're launching have the goal to be long-term. We're about building your portfolios up. We're about, investing wisely, building your passive income, so there may be a project in the future that, is similar to this, but what we do is we buy mining equipment instead of having a trading account. There's really no limit to what we can do. And this, all I'm really saying, guys, this is the first step. This is just the beginning, and it's going to be amazing. There's nothing else like this out right now. There's nothing. The only thing out there right now is other zero-sum games that are going to really benefit the developer and the very, very early adapters. So I'm excited about this. It's going to be a wild ride, and I hope you'll stay tuned. I hope you'll watch the updates as they happen. And I need some help, guys. There are some pretty good memes and like images and you got your Photoshop artists and all that, this, that, and the other for all the proof of games and the Revolution game and all that, and I love memes. I'm terrible at making them, so we're gonna need people that are better at better meme makers to come and make some good stuff. So please join us on the Discord and show me what you can do with the memes. I'm excited to see what people come up with. That's all I've got for tonight. Have a great night. Jarhead out.